Today on The Travel Insider, Mexico's beach destinations receive international quality certifications, potentially boosting the regional tourism. Also coming up, travelers now will be more protected than ever with amendments to airline laws. And speaking of airlines, tourism in southern Mexico confronts its infrastructural challenges with more air connectivity. Let's go to the information. By obtaining 37 Blue Flag Awards, Mexico became the first country on the American continent and 19th in the world to obtain the greatest number of international distinctions, certifying the quality of its beaches, as well as having the most extensive coast monitoring network in Latin America. Within the framework of the 12th National Meeting of Clean Beaches, Mexico received recognition for having achieved the best environmental conditions. 9 white flag and 36 blue flag certifications were awarded, as well as 4 sustainable beaches distinctions, which were announced by the Secretariat of the Environment and Natural Resources. Through a statement, Semarnat said that this recognition will provide an excellent competitive advantage. It will improve the image of the country as a destination and place it at the national and international vanguard, highlighting it by complying with the corresponding regulations, which guarantees the protection of the environment and of the visitor. With this, Mexico has remained within the 10 most important tourist destinations in the world and at the forefront of issues such as watershed management. As of Tuesday, changes to the laws that allow air travelers to require reimbursement came into force, meaning airlines operating in Mexico will now face strict penalties if their passengers suffer delays of more than 60 minutes. Airlines will have 90 business days starting from June the 27th to adjust their procedures to comply with these measures, that is, until the last week of October. The decree says that in case of a delay of more than 1 hour with respect to the departure time stipulated in airline tickets, companies must compensate for their own policies, but the minimum must now include discounts on subsequent flights towards the contracted destination and/or food and beverages. The discounts and compensations will vary depending on how much delay the flight suffered. In the past, passengers were always the last to know, but now these new laws will hold airlines accountable to their passengers. Following the relaunch of the domestic airline MAYAir, it announced its coming expansion of routes to the Pacific in 2018, connecting 18 cities in the country with Huatulco, including Villahermosa, Tabasco. Carlos Martinez, the commercial director of the company, said that although the Tabascan capital is already within its usual routes, connecting it with Mérida and Veracruz, what they're seeking is to expand this network to other cities like Tuxtla Gutiérrez, Chiapas, without having to scale in Mexico City, which will lower prices by up to 25%. It should be noted that this expansion goes hand in hand with the opening of 5 hotels from Grupo Lomas Travel, the corporate to which the airline belongs, and is planning in Bahía de Conejos, Oaxaca, under the brands El Dorado Spa and Resorts, as well as Generations Resorts, in which $45 million will be invested in the first stage. He also explained that both projects will require the hiring of a large number of personnel, since they'll require staff for land, crew, administration, construction, among other positions. This is all for today. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media and leave a comment to let us know what you think.